So guys, it's been a minute and I have not done a ton of yard sales this year so far. Just life has been kind of crazy. I'll do an update video just on everything that's been going on sometime soon, but I'm headed into a yard sale right now. So we're just gonna see if we find anything awesome. Okay guys, I'm dying because I just carried this big old hamper. But look, I got myself a hamper. Vintage hamper, turquoise, and it was $20, but she threw in a set of corner shelves. Try to get it further back so you can see it. You get the idea. Okay, those are super cool. You guys aren't gonna believe this. Okay, so then I got, let's see if I can lift this out one-handed. Not breaking anything. Okay, I got brass butterflies and some of these Zip and Steams that just sell. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. Look at the little bubbles. Okay, let me find the big fish. Or at least one of the smaller fishes. Okay. So mid-century wall hangings of fish and bubbles. So cool. Those were 10. Villeroy Buck Acapulco. I was so excited. $5 for that. There's some Avon jewelry in there. I think she just kind of threw it in. Excited, excited. Wait, there's more. Look guys, I'm dying. I told you guys about the heart shelves. I think I did. Or I told somebody. Maybe it's in an upcoming What Sold. But anyway, anything wooden with the heart shelves, super popular. And I just bought this one and sold it for like $38. Now I have the whole set. It's amazing. And that was $3. Okay, crazy. And then I got flatware and utensils, and look, a little short spatula. That's money right there. Let's see what this is. I have a free little celery Tupperware. Got this. I've sold this pattern before. It's Oneida. And Hacienda, maybe it's called. $2 for that little container. And another $2 for this one. Super exciting. Okay. And shout out to Mr. Pish Posh, because I really wasn't going to go yard selling today. I've been in a kind of a funk, in case you couldn't figure that out from my lack of posting. But anyway, yeah, that was nice. It was kind of, it was a moving sale estate, not really estate. I don't think the person had passed away. They just got moved into assisted living. But it was very nice, very... just the types of stuff I love to look for. So to find kind of like, and I just realized, of course I told you guys about the heart shelves because I had made that video about what I wanted to find at yard sales, and that's what I found. So I had showed you that little stair thing in the video, I remember now. So that one did sell. Now I have the whole set, which when I was researching, realized that there was a whole set that it goes to. So I'm thinking like $75, possibly higher on Etsy for that full set. So that's kind of cool. And the fishies, having all the bubbles, that's kind of rare. So anywho, okay, there's a few more that I'm probably going to get to, and I will try to keep you posted as long as I have room in my phone. I've been struggling with my phone lately too. I need a new one. So even if this is the whole video, it was worth it. Okay, so there was a couple sales I kind of struck out. It wasn't, oh no, I forgot. I pulled off on one that wasn't advertised. I pulled off and I got a bin of Lala Loopsy dolls, and I still have to do some research on that, but they're not like Y2K, I don't think, unless they go back further, but I think there's this renewed interest in the Lala Loopsy again. Whatever, they're bigger dolls. I'll put up a picture. So I paid $8 for that. And we'll see how that does. Okay, that was just kind of an experiment from some things I've been seeing online. But this one, my vintage loving self, just pulled into a sale, and there was a camera on the table, had no price, and so I asked the gentleman, I said, how much for your camera? And he's like, I don't know, $5. He's like, it's an old Polaroid. And I'm like, oh, I know. And he's like, I just thought someone would want the bag, they wouldn't want the camera. And I was like, no. I'll take the camera. So let me show you the camera. Hold on. So here's the bag, and I'll pull the camera out. Anyway, this is so exciting, guys. This is the vintage Polaroid camera that you want to find, okay? It's just super, super exciting. It's an SX70, so I'll put up some comps and a picture of what it looks like open. I just can't do it one-handed right now, so super, super exciting. Anyway, just not what I was expecting to find at this little yard sale, but that's just the way it goes, right? Okay, so I just wanted to say, I did stop for a second and look up the Polaroid prices, and it does seem like they've come down a little bit. So if the comp that I put up wasn't as exciting as you thought, that's why. Stopped in another one. I'm in like a neighborhood sale, but it's older homes. I like that. Some of the new neighborhood sales, it's just a lot of stuff that I don't usually look for. But I've come across a little bit more vintage and things like that here. So I think all I found so far, I'm sorry, I hit the button too soon. I did find this Laurel Birch horses scarf. It's kind of hard to see. Anyway, I recognized it as Laurel Birch, obviously. And then I got this pair of pants for $1. The brand is called Arborwear. Ugh. There's a better spot I can show it. Okay, Arborwear. And I've sold men's pants or some kind of men's clothing for Arborwear, but this is women's. It was $1, so we're just gonna see how these pants do. She threw in the scarf for free, so let's see if we find anything else. Well, it looks like my little yard sale adventure is out of clothes because the clouds rolled in. It's raining pretty hard, so anyway, it was fun. Okay, hold on. Never mind. Just because thrift stores or yard sales get rained out, thrift stores don't. So I came up to the next town over. I was already halfway here. Pulled into my little thrift store. I wasn't sure I was going to find anything, but I found this. I just need to share it with you. Okay. You got to be able to see the pattern. Cannonsburg Temporama. I've talked about this pattern before. This is that mug that I sold for a really good price, like $75. Not the cups, but the mug. And so when I saw the butter dish, I was like, I better check that. I better look it up. And comps are about 60 bucks for this. I paid $6. So happy that I popped in there. So anyway, all right. I don't know if I'm done yet for today, but we'll see. Hold on. I'm hungry though. And yes, that is sunshine you're seeing. So welcome to spring in the mountains. Just don't like the weather, wait a few minutes. It's like that in lots of different parts of the country, I'm sure, but especially May and June, we just get a little bit of everything every day. It actually snowed up at Glacier National Park the other day as well. Okay, now I am done for the day. I hit a couple thrift stores in like another next town over, and I think in the first one I bought a pair of jeans, Cezanne. It's a brand that I know is expensive, but I've never found it before because I'm up in the swanky part of town again. And so I paid up for those jeans. They're $20 and I'm shooting for like 80, 90, 100, like somewhere in there. So I think that was the only thing I got there. And then I went to the other thrift store, which is a lot better priced, and it was just super, super busy. And I found, let's see, a couple pairs of shorts. One brand was Smart Wool. They're like performance shorts, but like the lining is merino wool. So those were interesting. The comps looked pretty good on that. And then Vissla shorts. I don't know that I've sold anything Vissla either, but the comps on those looked really good. Shorts were only $3 a piece. Got my kids some stuff, and that was about it. Oh, a little bit of flatware, some Twin Star. Yay! They're just cocktail forks. So I either have some or I have sold them in the past, and I don't remember them being like crazy good money, but anyway, we just love Twin Star, don't we? Anywho, okay, so at this point, I am fairly close to where Mr. Pish Posh and the boys are working today. And my youngest, sorry, my little phone holder is not very sturdy. My youngest is with them, which is fine. He's old enough to be working. And he, I'm sure, is helping and everything like that. But I'm sure he also would not mind getting picked up early. So I'm on my way up to go grab him, and then my older son and Mr. Pish Posh will just keep working for a little bit longer. As a matter of fact, he was just calling me, so I better go. Anyway, that was it for my day. I hope you guys are having a great June, and we'll talk to you soon.